back to the Rich Couch. Again, I am Deborah. If this is your first time here, thank you for joining us, or thank you for coming back. Like I said, this week I'm doing a mini series called Friends on the Rich Couch, and I invited one of my very best friends to come and join me on the Rich Couch. Physically, yes, here in my house. Yes. So I'm so excited that she is here with us.
I don't feel like it should be a series. I feel like it should only be me, but
wow. Yes. So anyway, you already get to see her personality. But yeah, so let me go ahead and introduce you. This is Ruth. Say hi, Ruth.
Hi guys.
So Ruth,
I'm so excited to be here.
Oh, thank you. You know, Ruth, we actually have an inside joke. It's called No New Friends.
No New Friends.
So that's why she's like, you know what, I should technically
mini-series. I don't
mini-series. I know she's not okay with that. I knew she was gonna throw shade, but it's okay.
I'm gonna be less petty, you know, for the sake of.
Yeah, she's gonna try to behave herself and be less petty. But I'm so excited to have you on. Ruth and I have been friends. How long have we been friends now?
Wow, you know, it's been, I want to say 2010.
2010, yeah.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
It would have been like around maybe that December-ish.
No, actually before then, because I came to visit. We met in college. We met in college, so we're college friends.
You came for preview days.
Yes. So I came to visit, like I was at the end of my senior year.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to meet like 2008.
Yes.
2000.
No, I think it had to be 10 because I went to Southeastern in 2010.
Okay, gotcha.
So it would have, because you graduated high school in 2011.
No, 2007. I'm class of 07.
Oh no, you're right.
Yes,
I graduated college in 2010.
Yeah, that's
oh my
right.
gosh.
No,
you're right. You're so right. Yes,
yeah.
It's 2006.
Yeah, that's
You came
right.
around 2006 for preview days.
That's right.
You are right.
That's right.
I
yes.
went to college instead of high school graduation.
Yes.
Shh, don't say my age.
It's okay. We getting old.
Yes. So yes.
We're not 19 and 20. Yeah, because I'm like, no, I came to visit. So we're going to get the story together. So we met, the college that we graduated from was having a preview day. So it's a time when high school seniors can come on campus for a weekend. And so I was registered with, I think, your friend down the hall from you in the freshman female dorm. And that's how I met Ruth.
Yes.
And actually, I don't know if I ditched your friend and we just hung out the whole time or something like that.
Well, funny, I always say the friendship was destined to be because when my friend signed up, I was like, why are you doing that? Like, you don't even know these people. You're going to have a stranger come and sleep. What if she like, you know, in your sleep? Like, why are you doing that? And then I met Deb and we connected and it was just like, I was
so glad.
I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you did this.
That
and then
so
you came
funny.
the next year and we became like friends.
And I was like, oh, you're the one that I met.
Yes,
that is
it's
so funny. So we were destined to be friends. And then we found out we were both from South Florida.
Yes.
I knew your high school. We didn't go to the same high school.
No.
But
you went to Pompano.
Yeah, I know, I went to different. But anyway, so yeah, we were destined to be friends. We were destined to meet. So I'm so happy we did.
Yes.
And
gosh, it's almost 20 years.
Yes, almost. Yeah, that
Sheesh.
Time flew. That's crazy. So I knew Ruth when she was single. She knew me when I was single. Anyway, yes. So she knew all my little crushes. My crush, who was my husband now. So yeah, it's been a good minute.
Yeah,
It's been a good couple of years. I knew Ruth before baby.
Oh my goodness.
Before husband. So yeah. So it's been good.
It has.
It's so good. Yeah. So okay, so this week we're talking about friends. I know we started with this. So I'm talking about rich relationships. Here on the Rich Couch, I love to talk about enriching conversations, rich relationships, and I want to enrich your life. So this week I want to talk about friendships. And the question is, what makes a friendship rich to you?
Wow. I feel like that's such a loaded question. I think that like when you're both empowering each other, like I feel like you're pouring into me, I'm pouring into you. I feel like it has to be real. Like, I feel like we've always been real with each other where we're like, I don't know Deb, or I don't know Ruth, like, and that you can just be you. Like, I'm probably maybe the wildest out of Deborah's friends.
They don't know, child. They don't know.
So, and it's so funny, but she accepts me for that. Like, she know, like, we don't do that, but she knows that if it was like, okay, Ruth, take off your ring. If it came to that, she know I probably would be the friend that's like.
I tell people, listen.
Then I ask the story. Like, we done doing it. I'm like, okay, so Deb, what happened? What was going on with you and that person?
Listen, I tell you, if I ever were to be arrested, it's probably because of Ruth, or I'm with Ruth. The arrest happened.
It is. I don't know if I'm ashamed of that though.
She's not. She actually isn't. No.
But I just feel like it's just a give and take, and it's just you accept me for who I am. I accept you for who you are. But like even for Deborah to be doing this, I'm so proud of her. Like, I'm so like, excited that she's doing it. Like, God gave her this, and it's like even the play on road, the rich couch, her last name is Richelieu. I'm like, get it, girl. Like, I just love this. I'm so excited that she's finally doing this. And of course, when I, get the opportunity to be here, I'm like, yes, I want to be here, even though our schedule was being funky with each other.
Yes, our schedules are like totally opposite.
But I'm excited. I think that's what makes a rich relationship, like, in my opinion.
Yeah. And I love that you said, like, encouraging the person, motivating, supporting each other, because, like I said, we met in college. We met my freshman year. Her sophomore year is really when our friendship took off. And so we had a lot of conversations about what we wanted to do as far as a career. Ruth is a mental health therapist. I am finishing up my marriage and family therapy degree. So it's so cool to, like, years later,
we're in the same
this is what we would talk about. We would talk about being therapists. We would talk about being counselors and the field of psychology and how, it's really needed in our communities. We're both from South Florida. We're both from Haitian, Caribbean families in the community. So, and we're both pastors' wives. We're both pastors' wives. That's another video. That's another video. So
you didn't even mention that.
Yes, girl. So we're both in ministry, really involved. We're both in grad school. So it's just so crazy to see, like I said, like so many dreams
coming true,
fulfilled. And this is what we used to talk about in our dorm rooms and sleepovers and stuff. And
I used to leave my dorm to go sleep in
and I would leave my dorm and go sleep in her dorm.
I can't believe we sleep. And they're like small, man.
And they so little too. I'd be like, man, girls, get your hell out of my face. But a lot of people don't know this, but Ruth was one of my biggest motivations to go back to get my master's degree. Because I remember, again, we talked about these dreams when we were 18, 19, and when I saw Ruth cross that stage, I was like, oh my gosh, look at my friend, accomplishing her dreams, and it really motivated me to go back, because Ruth was like, girl, don't be at any deadbeat job that you don't like. If you need to go back to school,
you gotta
if you need
do
to go, study more, if you need to go accomplish something else. Ruth has always been that person for me that actually didn't let me settle. And even with my wedding, so funny story with my wedding, Ruth was one of my maids of honor, and even down to my wedding dress details, like, if I ask, can you do this? Can you take this in? And if the person didn't quite do it how I expected, I was like, okay, whatever.
No.
And Ruth is that friend that's like, oh no, she asked for this to be tailored and this to be cut this way, so take off 2 inches.
She's paying her money. I don't understand why. Like, Debbie's like the nice one. Debbie's bold as well.
Listen, that's right.
She's
that's
bold
true.
as well.
That
Like, you can't walk over Deb either.
That's true.
But like, sometimes she'll be like, well, maybe. And then the lady, like, she'll say what she wanted, and the lady tries to convince her otherwise, I guess, not to do the work. And I'm like, excuse me, that's not what she said. It's her wedding day, and she's asking for her dress to be fixed a certain way.
That's
let's make it happen.
Like,
did it not happen? You were snatched.
I was snatched. I was. Thank you, friend. Thank you. So it's so crazy. Like, you need people like that in your life that will not let you settle, not let you settle to be at a job that you don't like, or, even something like so simple, but a special day. I was like, oh, she didn't do it. And Ruth was like, no, she needs to do it the right way, So it's so cool to rub shoulders with someone like that.
Yeah.
It's enriching. It's empowering to rub shoulders with another woman who is not going to let you settle and not going to just let you, oh, well, this was a dream, but I'll just, put it in a corner somewhere, but actually motivate you to and keep you accountable to make sure you do accomplish those dreams and, those ideas that you have in mind.
And I think it's really cool because I get the same thing. Like, if I bring up something to Deb and say, like, I want to do this, like, she'll constantly bring it up. So what happened to this? And I'm like, oh, man, I was trying to forget it. That's what happened. Like, it's in the bag. She'll be like, so Ruth. Like, she'll bring it up, like, slick at first. So, like, casual conversation. Let me check on my friend. And she'll be like, so, Ruth, what happened to this or that? And I'm like... So it's like the next time I talk to Deb, she's going to bring it up. So I need to make sure that I have good rapport or something to go ahead and bring up, like that I actually did it. So I think it's very enriching in that point that, like, I don't like one-sided friendships. And I feel like that's what I love about a friendship. Like, it's give and take. Like, it's not one-sided. Like, I don't have to worry about giving so much of myself when the other person is not giving and stuff. So
you brought up a good point. Like, how do people, and I'm sure people would like to know, how do you know if you're in a one-sided friendship?
Oh, you will feel it. You will feel it. Like, I feel like, I did that a lot. Like, I tend to be a giver, by nature.
She is.
And,
she is. Anytime you go to her house, you're gonna eat real good too.
So, and I think, like, it's, at first I used to be, you know what, I'm not gonna give anymore. And I realized, no, like, it's not about me changing who I am, but being careful of who I let into my space. Because I don't want to change that about myself.
Right,
I love to give, and I want it to be part of my nature. It is like, it's not even second nature for me. It's first nature. I don't mind. But you feel drained. You will know it. Like, it's like you're a giver and you don't mind giving. And when you're in a one-sided relationship, you start to notice it. You start to notice that, like, how much it's like, oh my gosh, like, and I feel like I did that a lot when I was in college. Like, I participated in a lot of one-sided relationship that left me so drained and so, like, trying and I've come to the point where I'm an adult, I'm in my 30s, and
no longer in my 20s.
So, and I'm like, you know what? I don't have to accept things in my life that I don't want in my life. I don't have to kind of, like, keep comfort. Like, relationships are about compromise, but I don't have to keep doing it just to put in extra work and for the friendship to survive. So I've decided no more. Like, I'm going to give, and, but if it's to the point where it's, like, over and over, like, where I'm drained, I'm like, it's not for me. It's time to move on.
Right.
Or maybe have that relationship, because sometimes people don't know how to have relationships. So maybe I am open to having that conversation as well. But after having the conversation, if it's continuous, then I know it's time.
Yeah, that's good. And I think that's something I've always respected about you as well, that Ruth is not afraid to have a tough conversation, with people in her life, but it's needed because it brings growth, right? It says, this may not be the best situation for me, for you, and we can go our different ways in a loving way, and it's not nasty, it's not animosity, I hate you, you're just not the best person for me, I'm not the best person for you, and we can, peacefully go our separate ways.
Definitely.
And just live our lives. So that's one thing I've always,
half of these friendship, we're not enemies. Like, we can probably, like, we have mutual friends together, and we can be in a room where what's up with you? What's been going on? Like, it's happened, but it's not like, the investment is not there. That's what it is. Like, you invest in relationship, and the investment is not there, and it's fine, because that means now your expectation for disappointment is also not there, so you're able to live your life peacefully.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna throw in.
Pump me out.
Girl, you doing? Yeah, this is great. This is good. So, one last thing I'm gonna ask you, just like throwing a bonus question. What is it what is it like to like make new friends now later on in your adulthood? Because I know you said that we have this inside joke, no new friends.
No
So
new friends.
what is it like now? Like, what are you looking for?
Wow.
Oh, this is the question. What are you looking for in friendships now?
I feel like it's like a dating question. What are you looking for in this dating?
What
world?
what are you looking, or if because maybe you're not looking. Some people are like, this is it.
I feel like this is it for me
This is
too.
it.
I
I'm
do
drawing
feel
the
like
line.
I feel like I have I do feel like I have great friends. Like
Okay.
I feel full,
Yeah.
I feel
Oh,
full.
that's good.
I do.
That's
like
good.
I'm no longer in a place where I'm like, I need this. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
come on, like I'm sitting here with like my best friend of like 20, so like what
Right.
more do you need? Like
Right, yeah.
and I feel like my oldest friend probably of 3 years now or whatnot, and we're still building and stuff like
Right,
that. So
right.
like I guess my newest friend,
Newest friend.
I just feel like I'm full, and also like my God also has blessed me with like family members
Yeah.
who are women and that I'm also surrounded by. I can't really say I'm looking. I really
Right.
can't say, but and I'm so careful now. I really
Right.
am,
Right.
because I'm so full now. I feel so good, and even in the position you brought up that we're in, like. So maybe where we would make friends is maybe in the church, and I'm like, yeah. So this is going on live.
We're gonna have to make a whole separate episode on this.
But I'm full. I'm not. But I wonder, what are you looking for? You better not be looking for no new friends. But let's throw this question out there for the people.
I think for me, what I look for in friendships, because you can't. For me, I feel like you can't always plan when you're gonna make a good friend.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, like I did not
happens.
plan to. For me and Ruth's friendship to take off the way it did. Like I was staying with your friend, like for the college preview days. So I think for me, definitely reciprocity. Like this person is calling me, I'm calling them. Like we're reaching out to each other.
Mm-hmm.
We're encouraging one another in our season that we're in. So I'm in a season of transition. I'm in a season of finishing up grad school, supporting my husband in ministry. So someone who is, supportive of this environment that I'm in, right? And then someone I can just be myself with. Yeah, definitely be myself.
Yeah.
Definitely
we
be
don't
myself.
have time to like fake it.
I that's too much energy to
Too
try to,
much energy to
and
be the
then
opposite.
to not only that, to fake to be something else, or to hold myself back.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like in my 20s, and even especially in high school, I would like hold who I am in.
Ditto.
Because I'm like, oh, I don't know if they're gonna accept all of me.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna like all of me. So
Because received the message, you're too much, girl.
yes, like too much or too extra. Like I am extra sometimes, and that's okay.
Yeah.
So I think that is some main things, that I look for in friendships. Someone that can motivate me, push me. We can motivate each other, and it's a back and forth of calling, checking in, girl, how you doing? It doesn't have to be every day. Sometimes we don't talk for weeks or months at a time.
That's true.
And then we just pick up where we left off.
Yeah.
So, because we know that love is there, we know it's mutual. Even if it's like in a quick text or something like that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I don't plan for it. If there's some new friends, along my journey, I welcome it. But at the same time, like you said, I am more careful.
Yeah.
Because I tend to be like carefree and open and love everybody. Everybody just come on in, And
I'm like,
Ruth is like, who is this person? What's their social? Where their background? What they want? What's their motive?
I want to know everything.
Ruth is like the security guard. She's checking you at the front door like, who are you? I see you're a new friend. How can I help you?
I'm like, Deb, I know this.
Yeah.
What did you know?
No, but I do appreciate that because, like I said, like, and some people do get hurt that way. When the door is just open, And I think I remember seeing a quote, and it was similar to saying, we don't need to let walls up, because walls block people out. You know, they block bad people and good people out. So it's important to have gates, because gates, you can control the gate, who comes in, who comes out, and you know, you can kind of monitor that. So I think that's my perspective now with relationships and friendships with people. But the last thing I want you to share is, what is something you can share to enrich someone in their friendships right now? Like, what is something you would share to just enrich them if they're looking to just be renewed or refresh in their friendships, or they're like trying to figure out, is this friendship gonna work out or not? Like, what would you say to encourage them?
Wow. One thing that I've learned, you know the saying, treat others the way you want to be treated?
Yeah.
I found out that's a lie.
Oh.
I did.
Really? That's not where I thought you was gonna know that.
I do. I found out it's a lie, because
you
if
mean?
you're treating others the way you want to be treated, it means it's the way you want to be treated. What about the way they want to be treated? You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I would say take a step back. Like, if you're having a problem, maybe that's what you've been doing. Maybe you've been putting your expectation on them. So don't be afraid to have that conversation. Don't be afraid to start from ground zero of just, you know, maybe, like, I think people as human, were always evolving. So people change. So maybe the friend that you knew then, it's not the friend that you know now. So find out if there anything that's changed. Like, it doesn't mean that person is not your friend anymore. Like, I think let's not be so quick to cancel, like the whole cancel culture. You know, like, I think take a step back, find out, like, you know, have that conversation with your friend, get to know them, find out what's bothering them, be willing to compromise, you know, love on them, pour into them, let them pour into you. If you need a break, maybe take a break. Like, sometimes that's what you need. Like, be real with yourselves, and, you know, anything else, you know, contact Deb and ask her.
Oh, that's good though. That's so good, so good. I thank you so much for being here on the Rich Couch with me.
I love being here.
Like, Ruth has been just such a blessing, amazing. She came and helped me unpack my house when I moved in, both houses actually. She's just been such an amazing person in my life.
Same here.
We sharpen each other. We go on double dates. We are overdue for the next one.
Yes, we are so overdue.
So what would be fun is to interview our husband on the Rich Couch.
That
We got to do that. That'd
The
be
rich
so,
husband.
The rich husband.
Figuratively and, you know, future.
Yeah. Oh my God. Anyway, so thank you, Ruth.
I'm gonna sign us up. You know, this is the Rich Couch best friend edition.
Y'all, she is really petty. Pray for Ruth, y'all, because the petty spirit is heavy. It is heavy.
It is.
So thank you guys for joining the Rich Couch, where we're all about having rich conversations, enriching relationships, and enriching your life. So I hope this episode was fun for you to watch. And for you to catch up and seeing what we're doing. Again, I'm having friends here on the Rich Couch. If Ruth will let me, I'll invite another friend. I don't know.
No, it's okay, because you're inviting friends, and this is the only best friend. You know.
So thank you guys for joining us. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and we'll see you next time on the Rich Couch. Bye.
Take care, everyone.
Bye, guys.